Welcome to Endurance Noise and Random Musings. I'm your host, Andy Noise. It is Wednesday, 4/7/2021, about 8 o'clock at night. Just got done packing for a road trip. Of course, got to do a few things last minute. And I've been playing some poker and on a poker break, and so I thought I'd do some endurance news. I saw this tweet here. It's Dave is going to do, you don't see Run Proctor announcement today. Here are Cole's notes. He's going to do the Trans-Alberta speed record attempt on May 1st-ish, 333 miles, unsupported, pushing a stroller, one sustained run. He's hoping to do it under 72 hours. And, of course, he's products of GG bars and ultra running. And since running across provincial lines proved impossible, running across his home province really, really fast will have to do for now. And that'll be live tracking and all that stuff. I met Dave Proctor. I actually met him years ago when one of my athletes was racing against him at the Desert Solstice. He went out and he set a Canadian record for the 200K, and Stacy was in her late 40s, and she was motoring along. She started off probably in 20th place, and then just kept picking people off, and throughout the whole night and early morning, I just said, keep going, because Dave stopped at 200K, so you do one more lap, and you'll move into 6th place. And Stacy did. Then I also was at Dave's debut at Across the Years, where he did set the 3-day record. I think maybe even the 4-day the 48-hour record on his way to a 6-day performance. But when he got to the 3 days, which he did it over 300 miles, he really slowed down, and the gesture ended up catching him. And then, of course, he was at the Dome in 2019. I've been talking to quite a few Canadians, and it seems like they just are not allowed to travel. If they leave the country, when they come back, they have to stay in a hotel, and they got to pay for it, so it's a couple $1,000s. So most of them are not leaving the country, and they're not getting vaccinated either here in California. Like Bakersfield, anybody over 16 can get a vaccination. Here's some American River from 2014 photos. That was the one time I did it. Pretty cool race. There's old Ryan Kerr. Then we kind of scroll up here. Another record attempt that's coming is Desi Linden is going to go for the 50K record, and she says, what's yours? Excuse me, gosh. Are we hyping the 50K attempt? Effing yes. Would it be easier to do it quietly and talk about it only if it's a success? 100%. I'm not super interested in exploring the easy route. The point is bring you along, to get you interested and help you feel invested in the results. Does that guarantee success? Of course not. Hope we get to celebrate a new record, but if I fall short, I hope we experience a touch of heartbreak together. And, I'm all for it. I mean, it creates interest in the sport. And like I kind of posted, I said, hey, Solomon Running and Killian promoted the heck out of him, his attempt at breaking Kuros's 24-hour record, which I predicted wasn't going to happen and didn't happen. But so hopefully I'll be able to follow Desi. And then we just keep scrolling up here. Oh, thank you guys all. I've got 250 subscribers now, on my way to trying to get to 1,000. So thank you guys all for subscribing to my channel. And here it is. LA's young and healthy head to Bakersfield for COVID-19 vaccine. Cal State's got it. And basically people were traveling up to Bakersfield to get the open door policy, which is pretty impressive, where Los Angeles is really locked down. And let me see here. My girl Molly hanging out, and then let me see. Oh, and then Candace, it appears, she says ultra running is not glamorous. An illustration of concept and photos. Yeah, she shows pictures of her feet, and pretty beat up. She abandoned her attempt to complete the 800-mile Arizona self-supported in record time today due to dental abscess. There's part of me that wanted to keep going. Sometimes quitting is hard, and you just got to do it. So sounds like she is done with her attempt. So. Anyways, and then we go off to Endurance Twitter. Not a lot going on in the endurance world. I definitely want to read this article later on. Most important takeaways from Pam Reed's decades of running. I believe, she just finished up doing 100 hundredths, and she's one of a few people that's been able to accomplish that feat. Right here, late night cycling gets a bad rap, but as long as you focus on eating high nutrient foods and are active during the daytime, it's absolutely fine to eat at night. Here's how to make those snacks work better for you. So I might need to check that out. This one here. Here's the new science underlying the therapeutic effect of aerobic activity has on our mental state. Forget what you heard about endorphins. 4 ways to take your runner's high to another level. Sounds good to me. And that's about all for the endurance news. Yeah, here is Patagonia is donating $1 million to Georgia voting rights. The donation will be split between Black Votes Matter Fund and the New Georgia Project. So pretty crazy times there in Georgia. and hopefully they get stuff taken care of. On my training front, resting heart rate was kind of crept up again, unfortunately, so that's not good. Sleep, still crap. Only slept 3 hours, though today I did take quite a bunch of naps because I was just so out of it, and I'm not sure when my damn sleep's going to come back together. And then, of course, my running this morning, I went out and did an hour and 40 minutes, and then I did a run on the treadmill, but my Fitbit thought I was walking, so it is what it is. And today I've at least been getting hydrated, and that's good because I am traveling tomorrow, and traveling always gets you dehydrated, and I'm looking forward to my latest adventure. Haven't really said anything about it, but if you follow me here on YouTube, you will definitely be hearing about where I'm going and what I'm doing. So, as always, stay healthy, be boring, not epic. And that's my poker. I got to go.